Just what does it take to get fired from CNN? It seems you can be an enabler and propagandist for your creepy, incompetent governor brother without jeopardising your job. Chris Cuomo is still gainfully employed at CNN, despite the network admitting he inappropriately provided his brother, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, advice on sexual harassment scandals. You can be a Fox News-obsessed potato child with an unwatchable program with no audience and not lose your job. And now we learn that you can even be caught masturbating in front of your colleagues and still remain on air. You think I'm kidding? I wish I was.
Let's bring in CNN chief legal analyst Jeffrey Toobin to talk about this and more. Hi, Jeffrey.
Hello, Allison.
It's been a while.
It has been a while, indeed.
I feel like we should address what's happened in the months since we've seen you, since some of our viewers may not know what has happened. So I guess I'll recap. I'll do the honors.
Help yourself.
Okay. In October, you were on a Zoom call with your colleagues from the New Yorker magazine. Everyone took a break for several minutes, during which time you were caught masturbating on camera. You were subsequently fired from that job after 27 years of working there. And you, since then, have been on leave from CNN. Do I have all that right?
You got it all right, sad to say.
Yes, caught masturbating in front of his colleagues, but back on air at CNN. Now, that's what I call leftist privilege. Nick, can you believe that?
Well, I mean, I think masturbating on desks should be condemned wherever it occurred. I mean, there was masturbating going on desks in the Morrison government, as we've all learned recently.
Oh,
is that rightist privilege going on there?
No, I'm pretty sure those people were sacked. I don't think anybody held on to their jobs as soon as that became public knowledge. The person was sacked quicker than you could say Brian Stelter, Potato Man. I mean, come on, are you kidding me? I mean, this is the link you want to draw out of that. No conservative commentator could continue with any role in mainstream media with something like that on their track record. It just wouldn't happen.
Well, what about the fact that we've got a Prime Minister who 2 years after there were allegations made against a staff member, Brittany Higgins, being raped in her office, he still can't tell us who in his office actually knew. So, I mean, isn't that something that deserves scrutiny instead of television programs over in the United States?
Yeah,
sort of misbehaviour happening in our own country amongst elected politicians instead of talk show people?
Yeah, great point, Nicholas, because, no one's talked about that issue at all. That's been like some sort of a national secret. And let's
PM
not forget...
still hasn't... still says he doesn't know who it was in his office who did it. I mean, that's...
Because there's a police investigation, so why don't we actually wait to see what the police do instead of interfering with what is now a criminal investigation? I would have thought that would be the prudent thing to do when this matter is now resting with the police.